hola.
I just love catching up on my reading, don't you?
Oh, of course. There's nothing like chocolate
Fabulous,
and some
fabulous,
wine by the
fabulous.
pool.
By the pool and looking at that beach behind us. Oh my God.
I know. It's so lovely to be on the beach, as we get undressed. And
What?
indulge ourselves.
Oh yes,
Well,
I've got my bathing suit.
Woo!
Whoops.
Oh,
There
God.
it is. I have my bathing suit on under here.
Woo!
Oh, that's all we're going to talk about.
I'm just going skinny dipping, I'm waiting till it's dark out. And then there is nothing
Don't you? Oh, by the way, who the heck are we?
I don't know.
We are the Real Entrepreneur Show at the beach.
Beach babes
This
this week.
is the sand.
We're being real. We're being
Yes.
very real.
Yes.
Okay. Because somebody is going on holidays.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
and so excited because I say entrepreneurs have as much holidays as they can afford in time and money.
And the afford piece is really interesting because it's really a mind game a lot of the time, right?
And
this
a budget thing.
And a
It's
budget thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes what I mean by that is that you can afford more than you think. And this is the piece around, putting $50 aside and
You know what I was
special
just
little
thinking?
account.
You know that $5 Starbucks habit you have?
Yes.
Take that $5.
I don't have that habit.
Oh, I know. You only have good habits, like, being my friend.
Yes. And doing Pilates every day.
I know, and take that $5
Just cheap.
and put it in your piggy bank.
Yes.
That's $150.
That
At the
too.
end of the day, it's
Yeah.
$1,000, or at the end of the year, it's $1,800.
Yes.
Which would get you a really nice vacation anywhere.
Yes.
Well.
Like Vero Beach. I don't know if you
Vero
can see
Beach,
that.
yeah.
Yes, Vero Beach.
Or Cuba.
Or Cuba,
yeah.
or anything.
Florida.
But seriously, this piece around putting the money away, if you put $50, by the end of the year, do the
Every
math
week.
for me. Oh my
Yeah.
God, what would that be?
$10 a day,
Yeah.
5 days a week, every business day. You just,
Yeah.
instead of going out for lunch or that
Yeah.
expensive cappuccino, don't deny yourself. But, you do
And-
spend a lot of time on, or a lot of money on things that maybe, when you think of the big
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah.
is the reason holidays are so important that I've learned the hard way by not taking holidays,
Yeah.
thinking I can't afford it because I don't have enough business,
Yeah.
is that getting away, a change of scenery,
Yeah.
gives you new ideas, gives you a new leaf, it gives you
Well,
a
know
burst
what-
of energy.
You know what it is, too? It's like, how we all grew up thinking that, the kid that was daydreaming in the classroom and looking out the window was always reprimanded. But that's when your brain comes up with all these great ideas, is when you're goofing off.
Yeah.
And because it's actually how it works.
Yeah.
But the other thing, in terms of people who don't have a lot of money, maybe, or maybe they're planning that big holiday with the family or something, they're going somewhere with the family.
Yes.
But the other thing is we were talking about, right, all the ways locally that you can do this. Like you can do what I'm always trying...
A staycation, but not at
Yes.
your place.
Yes.
You can't stay at your place. So you could just get an Airbnb in a different part of your city.
Or this is something that friends of mine I've known since our
Yeah.
daughters were in dance class. Oh my God, they still won't do it with me. Which is just get your friends together and go to a hotel in your city.
Yeah.
And get a couple of double beds or whatever. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But how many times do we really let go and be a tourist in our own town?
And do all the things that you do when
Yeah.
visitors come, but do it on your own time. Go to all the galleries and museums that you
Yeah.
always think, I can always go there.
Yes.
But, and there's all,
Yes.
especially when you live in a big city like we do in Toronto, there's so much going on. But
Yeah.
we kind of live I certainly live in the outskirts. And being downtown, there's an energy, there's a vibrancy.
I love
You
downtown.
see the
Oh my
buskers,
God.
you see the shopping, you
Yes.
see the nightlife, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's recharging you. So
Yes.
it really, it doesn't, yes, it costs you money up front, but hopefully you come back and you go, I should be charging more for that. And you can make money out of your holiday.
The other thing is, do you know anybody with a fabulous house?
Ah.
Offer to house sit.
Or a cottage.
Yeah, or a cottage.
Rent a cottage during
Seriously,
the week.
all you may have to
Yeah.
do, I knew somebody in one of my previous roles, and she and her husband did the house sitting, and she traveled all over the world.
Yeah.
And stayed in these places, and maybe she had to walk a couple of dogs, but the rest of the time,
Yeah.
she was downtown, she was taking
Yeah.
a boat cruise, whatever. There are ways.
And the other option is to find like-minded entrepreneurs like us, some real entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
get a small group together and go en masse to a small little resort,
Yes.
and it's a working holiday. Because, when you stay at home, how productive are you? Because, Netflix is on and blah, blah, blah. You
Or
gotta
the
do
news.
laundry,
Some people we know are
laundry.
bit news hounds, and they tend to look at the
Yeah.
news and the politics.
Yeah, so I'm actually going on a working holiday with another coaching friend, and we're going to brainstorm together. We're
That's
actually going to
amazing.
charge each other our coaching fees, so it's a tax-deductible holiday. Think of that.
You're going to coach each other?
Of course. Yeah,
it's amazing. And they're both, can I say that? They're both in sales. So this is so cool. It doesn't have to be somebody who does something different than you, because you can always learn.
Because
right?
the whole thing is, we're both solopreneurs living alone by ourselves and single, straight.
Oh, yeah, you.
I know.
I got to go back to the beach.
She needs, I know. Guess why we're going? Okay. And
And they're leaving me at home.
she was invited, but she's got too much work. But that's why it's so important at the beginning of the year, plan your holidays. Figure out what the minimum is, whether it's a long weekend, like a Thursday to a Monday, or so even during, a Monday to Friday, if you can get somebody's cottage for a pretty cheap rate, like a friend's cottage, when they're not up there using it, just get away. Yeah. Whatever you can do, book it.
And this is the other piece, is when you're planning your year, your year plan and everything, most important stuff is put in your holiday time before anything else.
Right. And pay yourself first, which includes your holidays. It's the best investment you'll ever make in yourself.
Bon voyage.
See you. Hola. Gracias.
Ciao.
Bye.